interject. This is very similar to the issue of welfare. You know, in the United States and even in some welfare-oriented states, some people are in the borderline. If they go beyond a certain income level, they lose their welfare status and therefore lose their benefits. So what they do, some, those who are really irresponsible, they stay within below a certain level, so they will continue to enjoy the welfare. So it becomes a disincentive for people to really develop themselves on a long-term basis because of that welfare assistance. So instead of helping the persons, you're even consigning them almost permanently to that welfare status. Na siyempre, mas masarap yun. Sa bahay ka lang, relax ka lang, and then at the end of the month, you get your welfare benefits. If you work hard, you go beyond a certain level, you lose your welfare status. So people purposely stay below that line.
Beggar mentality.
Yeah, I think this program would really originated from our the experience of Brazil, the Bolsa, right? And it's a direct assistance instead of waiting for trickle down, economics. We are giving this. And one thing about this program is that if a child is absent for a number of times, it is withheld. So it is, the entire grant is cut. So now, we see the parents bringing their children to school. Because once the child, how many days absent or to be dapat?
85% po.
85%.
Dapat mag-comply niya ang 85%.
Pag hindi makumpla 85% present, the entire 1,004 is taken out. And that's why we impress on that, on the families. And for example, in Cagayan de Oro, we thank the Bantawid because 3,000 beneficiaries were identified. And 2,730 had been given. And I was there to give it. And we impress on them that they should be able to make sure that the children are brought to school, that they have prenatal care, they have, their families will be able to go to the health clinics. And then I made sure that they will not use that for pong eats, no? And that's why very specific, because we have spies. I told them, if we use that money for gambling or anything else, we will cancel it. So therefore, these people are very particular about their health care and the education of the children. Now I'm glad that next year we will increase the coverage, and it will become 10 million. So how many would 1 million malaki? Do we know what is the projection for the poor of the Puerto Rico? We have four barangays, no? The poorest that you identify, these are the slum dwellers who have both their parents and no work. Maybe know in Cagayan de Oro was the program for 2010.
But before that, if you can just make one sentence. I'm glad that Congressman Rodriguez was present. In my case and in the case of Congressman Golez, we were not even invited to any of these ceremonies. So it was made to appear that him and me had nothing to do with this. It's because of us in Congress that we're not even given the appropriate recognition, and I resent that for the record, and I demand that we be told that this program
All of us be told na lang. All of us.
They are reporting Congressman Rodriguez. That's the reason. They are reporting.
Second, we will put this in our report that you are not coordinating with congressional offices in some of your programs. And henceforth, you should coordinate.
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to say, I do not want you to be implementing your program in Manila. You know why? Because Metro Manila, they're a very big island, and it's the responsibility of the LGU, the mayors, to provide basic social services to its constituents. And I don't mind you spending or giving your programs to the 20 poorest provinces simply because the area of the province may not be enough to cover for all the needs of the province. But if you're going to put some in Metro Manila, the more you will encourage these people to migrate to Metro Manila. And the purpose of the President in persona is to decongest Metro Manila from people. So, if in case you're planning to put in the poorest barangays of Metro Manila, I think you should rethink your policy. Simply because Makati is a rich city, Manila is rich, Quezon City is rich, and they have so much funds which they can use for their poorest barangays. So let the mayor, that is the reason why I was telling you that if the mayor's trust is not into social services, even if they are awash with cash, they will not spend it on those things. So maybe just concentrate in the countryside, because in the first place, that is what we should develop more and help more so that maging level of playing field between the countryside and the Manila, so that people will be encouraged to go back if ever. So I hope you will spend.
Those are very valued observations. But,
Thank you po,
please,
sir.
yung sinasabi ni Congressman Roilo, tama yun na umaapaw ang pera ng cash. Nakita mo yung kanilang savings, balance sheet ng mga
Yeah, Mr.
bangko
Chair,
nila, lalaki.
only Pasay City and Caloocan City are covered. And yeah, we will look into the aspect of not inviting farther migration to Metropolitan Manila. But right now, we only have Pasay City and Caloocan City.
Because you know, even if you say Pasay and Caloocan, they're still richer than the other provinces that we have. And pagdating sa infrastructure, kompleto naman ang Metro Manila sa infra eh. Sa schools, kompleto rin ang Metro Manila. So sa akin, mag-focus tayo dun sa countryside. Kasi kulang na nga yung pondo nyo, if you will, yung lilitan nyo pa yung scope, hindi magiging mararamdaman yung epekto ng mga programa ninyo. Let the Metro Manila mayors handle their problem. The mere fact that a lot of us, pag kagaya yung demolition na lang sa amin sa may Katipunan, tinatanggal ni Secretary Dali yung mga, parang lumuwang yung C5. Tapos magagalit yung mga congressmen huwag yung aalisin yung mga squatter doon. Kasi, or yung mayor doon, kasi botante nila. So akin lang, dapat kung gusto mong alagaan itong mga taong to, na huwag umalis, alagaan mo din yung social needs nila. Kasi ikaw mayor, ikaw congressman, ikaw councilor. Pero kung hindi mo gagawin yun, ang gagawin mo for voting purposes, the rest of the year, kakalimutan mo yung basic social service mga tao to, may kasalanan ka na doon. So sa akin lang, with limited resources, just focus on the countryside.
Yung, okay, just a minute. Why don't we just wrap up first DSWD? You can come up with all your observation. Well, anyway, thank you for your presentation, Asik. But please, in our report, henceforth, call the attention of Secretary Cabral that I don't want to hear any report from any member of the House who says that the program of the DSWD is not being coordinated with the congressional district.